Master Windu. How pleasant of you to join us.
This party's over.
This is where the fun begins.
Hey guys, it's JoJo93, and it was time to talk about Superman, okay? So I saw a picture today on Twitter, and this picture showed David Cornsweet rocking a beard like yours truly right now, and in this video, or this picture, you saw him when he was in Pearl, where we first heard about him, and he looked, you know...
Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way. Even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shape me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright.
You know, kind of skinny, not super muscular. But now, when they're going through the writer's strike, our boy David Cornsweet was hitting the gym and he was hitting it hard. He's got them guns pumping. He's looking like a Superman now. And I think he's going to lead by example. But I've also seen a lot of people with the conception that he looks like Henry Cavill. And yeah, I think they look similar. But while I love Henry Cavill as an actor and he's an amazing entertainer, I think that Cornsweet is going to outdo our boy. Because I think we're going to get a more faithful Superman. The problem with the Snyder movies, and we can talk about this for over a million years now,
For dark side.
Not impressed, not by Henry Cavill playing Superman, but the version of Henry Cavill that Zack Snyder was directing, I was not impressed by. Like Superman says, not impressed.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
I feel like Zack Snyder wrote that line about himself because he didn't do a great job conveying where I thought what was going on yet. So for me, personally, his Superman was good, but it can be better. And so I'm hyped for Cornsweet, man. I think James Gunn is the perfect director to do a Superman movie. I think his new DC universe is going to be something that Marvel should be worried, because I think that DC is about to pull a Cobra Kai on Marvel. What I mean by that is, you guys remember when John Kreese said to Johnny, now Cobra Kai is where it belongs, back on top. That's what DC is about to do, okay? You guys all shit talked ever since Batman and Robin, and then the MCU came out and you're like, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I hear you, okay? I hear you. But we have to remember that Phase 4 of Marvel came out, and even though you got your problem with the Flash movie and a couple of the other movies, and you all, first of all, this will be a little rant portion of this video. I'm ashamed of you guys, okay? I understand the writer's strike was going on and you didn't see the promotion, but if you did not go see Blue Beetle, I'm ashamed of you. And number two, if you did go see Blue Beetle and you hated it, shout out to my friend Austin Rusank, who said some good things about Blue Beetle, but he didn't love it like I did. I respect his opinion, but sometimes, like Tony Stark said, I disagree with the judgment where, Some say the best weapon is one you never have to fire. I disagree. I prefer the weapon you only have to fire once. And so my thoughts are, this movie was amazing. And you guys, Shoto is incredible. Jumping off of Cobra Kai, headed into writer's strike. He needed your support. He needed you guys to stand by him and go see his movie. And I could make billions of videos about why Blue Beetle is amazing, but if we take the Batman off the table of the DC movies, because we're looking at the DC movies as a pedestal, right? What DC movies become? I think the Batman and the Dark Knight and the Joker are the 3 best DC movies to ever come out in the last decade of amazingness. But if you take those movies out and you're just talking about the DC movie universe, like the DCEU as a universe, the best movies are, it's Blue Beetle, Shazam 2, Aquaman, and the first Wonder Woman. And fuck the haters. Birds of Prey's up there too. Yeah, I said it. I mean, fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi's in that shit as Black Mask. You really think I'm not gonna put that shit higher? Plus the writers of John Wick are in it. They did amazing action. Yeah. And James Gunn's Suicide Squad's up there. So, those are the best DC films. And, of the EU, some people are debating about Aquaman, saying, like, theater owners apparently are worried that Aquaman 2 is not going to make a lot of money. I've seen those trailers, though, man. I trust James Wan as a director. I think Aquaman 2 is going to slap. Yeah, I said it. Okay, it's going to slap. I think it's going to be really good. I really do. I'm confident it's going to deliver. And so that's my take on that portion. But what we're here to talk about is David Kornfeld. He looks jacked. He looks like he's been doing the rowing machine, going crazy. Yeah, I'm Superman. Like, I'm hyped for him as Superman. I think this is gonna be great. I'm glad that he's looking like. I like that he looks like Henry Cavill because it sets the tone for what's to come. Black Adam might not have been a very good movie, but The Rock said one thing: the hierarchy of the DC universe is about to change. But it's not from Jason. It's not from our boy The Rock. It's from other people. And I think it's safe to say that the DCEU had some movies that were basically like Justice League, like some of the really bad ones. One in 1984, like The Rock says, it was the biggest piece of dog shit ever seen. And it was bad. But that's because you had bad writers, directors with no plan. We have our Kevin Feige guys. We have James Gunn. We have Peter Safran. I trust in DC's plan, and I believe this is the way. The reason I did a DC podcast and I'm so passionate about DC is because the DC characters are so rich, and they've gotten the shorthand of the stick. When I went to Comic-Con in 2017, to see a DC movie like Aquaman and Shazam get trailers that got complete standing ovations and actors being cast perfectly for these roles, I think this is amazing. And this Superman movie, as a fan of Superman Lois, which is one of the best DC shows of all time, I am confident that this Superman movie is gonna be the one movie like Lord of the Rings. The one ring to rule them all. Superman Legacy is gonna be the movie to rule them all. It's gonna be the comic book movie that James Gunn's gonna go and change the comic book genre and go, fuck you guys, right? You've been fucking up comic book movies. You guys have superhero fatigue. You ain't gonna have superhero fatigue when my Superman movie comes out. And now, to finish this video, guys, there's only one way we can make this video as an epic end. But I'm going to have to stand up to do it. So, guys, if you enjoyed my Superman jacked video and DC topics overall, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, or I will have to Superman punch you. Alright, one more time. Fake out, leg up, boom. Have a good day, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video about Superman, and as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Have a super fantastic day. See ya next time.